Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's our Monday night Q&A, which is your chance to ask any questions that you have. Saving money, couponing, Black Friday-ing. We're going to make it a verb tonight. So that's what we're going to talk about is online deals, where to expect the best deals for the things you're looking for. So if you're looking for something specific, this is a great night to put it in the comments. I'll try to see what I can find for you. Keep in mind, we're going to talk this week and next week because it's really all that people want to talk about as we get closer and closer to the holidays. But we don't have every single Black Friday ad out yet. There are still some that are always last minute that we won't see. You know, you could talk Home Depot, for example, never comes out until the night before Thanksgiving. So it just depends on what you're looking for, but I will try my best to tell you based on the deals that we already know. When it comes to Home Depot and Lowe's, which neither of those ads are out, they're usually pretty much the same. I don't expect either one of them to blow us out of the water with something that was incredibly unexpected, but they have some good prices. I'm just saying, we don't know what the sales are yet, but it's not going to be a like jump in and you have to be there first thing. Keep in mind as well, most of the deals that we've already got are going to start online early. So Home Depot, for example, their ad, when they release it on Wednesday, the deals will be live when the ad is released on Wednesday. So I don't need to go to the store. I can buy all of those deals online and actually choose in-store pickup and pick them up on Friday. And this has been the case for many of these stores for a couple of years. So this isn't new in terms of how those stores are working. It's really, it's been around. They've ironed out a lot of the kinks. And this is really the way that I would recommend most of you guys go. Because just to give you an example, a couple of years ago when Lowe's first rolled this out, they did online shopping early and you could choose in-store pickup. But what happened was the folks that shopped online, they actually got all of the supply of what that store had. So come Friday morning, folks that had woken up early and driven in to go to Lowe's and maybe even stood in line, there was nothing to buy. The outdoor heaters, that was what a friend of ours had already grabbed, were sold out because folks had bought them online. So don't necessarily plan to go and wait in front of the store when the deals are online, and you can choose in-store pickup because that's where the supply is coming from. Lowe's is not sending magical trucks through the night on Thursday to that store for a Friday in-store pickup. It's from what was already in the store. So you are going to get some deals that folks went to the store planning to get, but you got it. Folks online got it, and they sold out before you even, before they even got to open the door to the store. So just to give you that big tip. Now I guess before I confuse a lot of folks too, so some doorbusters, if we're talking Walmart, Target, Best Buy, some of those items do specifically state in-store only. They are not going to be online, but they're pretty spelled out in the ad. So you're not left kind of pondering, am I going to find this or not? They've told you up front. But if it doesn't specifically say in-store only, I would expect that deal to be available early. And if it's not, it came on early. So you're not left waiting on Friday morning trying to ponder what to do. All of these deals are going live long before the stores are opening. So at least do that first. That should be step number one. In today's world, that should be step number one. Because if you can get it online, even with in-store pickup, you are beating every person to the front of the store, no matter the store you're talking about. So my example was a Lowe's example, but that same thing is going to happen at Target and Best Buy. I mean, it's just coming from their stock. So beat them to the punch and get that order in online before the door even opens. So biggest tip there, no matter what you're looking for. Now, I'm going to jump into the comments so that I don't miss any questions as we come through, because there's lots of folks already asking questions. Sheila off the bat was asking, what about Apple MacBooks on sale? Sheila, we don't see a lot of huge discounts ever on Apple, but expect the best deals obviously from Best Buy, because Best Buy is the one that has the largest supply in store. Most Best Buys having a little Apple mini store in them. Last year we saw $300 off on apples, and I can pull up super fast the Best Buy ad to tell you what to expect, but I would expect about the same. With apples, we actually tend to see the better deals for those on back to school. It's kind of how most laptops work, but Best Buy in particular, when it comes to Apple, they usually have a coupon out that students can use and even adults can use, plus they put the apples on sale. So it's plugging in both. So Best Buy has a 21-inch iMac. This is not the laptop, but the actual computer. Is a doorbuster for $8.99. It's a pretty cheap Mac. And you can get as expensive as $1,600 depending on which size you're wanting. And they have a MacBook Air for $7.99. So Best Buy is the only one that's really pulling up anything that is laptop related for apples when it comes to computers. Lots of folks are going to have iPads on sale and the iWatches on sale, but really just Best Buy is going to have the MacBook locally. Other places to look on Black Friday. Apple does run a tiny little sale on Black Friday. I would also watch one particular website is Newegg, newegg.com. They sell a lot of computer components, and they will probably also have an online discount if you want to try to compare it against what Best Buy is running. So the Best Buy deal is a doorbuster, meaning that it possibly could not be online, but I think you'll be able to spot, since the online deals are going to start at midnight before the door opens at 5 p.m., you'll have a heads up as to whether or not to go to the store or not. So what kind of vacuum sealer do I recommend? The very basic or a more expensive model. So we have both actually in our house. We have the flat one, which is the very basic, and then we have the ones that are a little more sturdy. I guess they stand up and they have some height to them. They look like they would do the same thing. I will tell you from experience of just what we've put up, the little ones, the tray in them fills up a lot faster than the bigger ones. So if you're doing a lot of, like I'm vacuum sealing vegetables from the garden. So they're moist because you had to boil them before you could vacuum seal them. You've got to blanch them for just a few seconds, but they're moist when they go in and it sucks a lot of juice out. Well, that little one, you're emptying the tray way more frequently than you are in the taller one. Seal wise, they do about the same seal. I haven't noticed a difference between the bags that we're putting up, but it's that tray. And when I say more frequently, I mean way more frequently between the two units. I'm not really sure why, but that was just a big, huge thing we noticed right off the bat. So I tend to point folks towards the kind of $129, $139 model instead of the $59, $69 model. There are a couple other attachments on the bigger one that you may or may not use. Ours has it, I've noticed it on most of the larger ones, where it's like a suction that can do containers or can allow you to do a marinade. I have never used that on either of the sealers that we have. But I have no doubt there are some folks that could chime in the comments that probably love that feature. We just use ours to seal. The other perk of the bigger ones versus the smaller ones, since we're on the topic, is that the bigger ones have a place for the roll to stay inside and for you to be able to cut. Just pull the roll and cut and pull and cut. And the small ones do not. So you would need to have your roll and have your pair of scissors there to just cut your own bags off. But that's really your pros and cons of all of them. I would point you to the more expensive one. Deal-wise, there is, I'm pretty sure, still running a rebate at Kohl's, and we've got a ton of Kohl's coupons through tonight, so no pressure. But that's probably where I would go. Definitely if that rebate is still running, and I can try to find it. They had a $20 rebate over the weekend that may still be there, so let me check really quick. But they're also running through tonight $10 off any $50 order, $10 off any $25 order. You can use both of those. And if you've got a Kohl's credit card, you can use a 30% off code and free shipping. And yes, the rebate is still running. So after all of that, It's going to end up making the $169 model, which I can put in chat here. It's going to make this guy, the $169 model, more in the I would say 85 range. That's me doing random math, not actually plugging it into a calculator. But I plugged it in earlier for someone else a couple days ago before we had the 10 off 25 on top of it. So you're going to be at like 80 to 85 bucks on that guy. I just put him in the comments after all the coupons, and he's normally 160 bucks. So it's not a bad deal. When is the best time to go to Disneyland? So from a Florida native, or you're saying Disneyland, I guess you're thinking California on that one. Most of the time, it's usually before spring break. So after Christmas, before spring break is the lowest time of the year for any theme parks anywhere. There's not a lot of folks that are traveling in that time period. So it's a really cheap off-season time to be there, and a sweet time because there are no lines. So that is when most Florida residents head to Disney World, trying to get in there when no one else is hitting. That's also when we don't have a lot of the overseas folks that can really fill up the parks during the summer season. That wouldn't go at all. You're going to just wait in line the whole time, but you'll save a lot of money to go after Christmas, before spring break. Best deal on a laser printer for Black Friday. So there are deals for it. I had already kind of been watching them and keeping an eye on all of our Brother printers. So the cheapest price on the wireless Brother printer is going to be at actually Best Buy. It's not one that you would expect, but Best Buy is going to have the wireless Brother laser printer, which is the 2370 model, for $79.99. And that is, Staples is going to have it for $89.99, but that is the model that we all want. So it is the best printer, and that printer we normally see in the $99, full price, $129 range. So Best Buy, $79.99. It is not a doorbuster. It's going to run online starting Thursday morning at midnight, 12:01. Probably through Saturday night. So you've got a while to jump in on it. Don't think they'll sell out of it either, but that's your best price. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, where can I get a good price on a Nintendo Switch? So we've seen a few deals already pop in. I've seen as low as $269 online. Target's going to, everybody pretty much is going to have the same price on Black Friday. So what I would recommend is that you pair in some extra savings. So go with Target Red Card for your extra 5% off, or start to look online for other deals. So the deals that we saw recently, eBay put out a coupon code that did not exclude Nintendo, so kind of watch and see if eBay will put out coupons again. I know most of us, especially those of us my age, we think of eBay as just a place where people sell their random used stuff. That's not really the case anymore. So many brands have their own eBay store. So you're really buying from Nintendo, or you're buying from Vera Bradley, lots of places where you're buying direct from the manufacturer. And that was the case with the Nintendos. So they weren't, funky. They were new in box, but the coupon code's working on them. Most coupons that we see the stores releasing, though, are always going to exclude Nintendo, and then toy-wise, always going to exclude Lego, which is a really sad thing, but it's just how they are always worded. So no Target coupon is ever going to work on the Nintendo consoles or Legos. Walmart doesn't put out coupons, but I would probably aim, if you didn't find the deal on eBay, aim to use your Target Red Card and get an additional 5% off. Or option B, heading to Kohl's and getting Kohl's cash back. I can't use a coupon on it at Kohl's, but come Black Friday, Kohl's is still going to have it on sale. Kohl's does not have the lowest price on it. Their price is actually a little higher, but theirs is part of a bundle. So Kohl's has the Nintendo Switch along with a Turtle Beach headset and a carrying case for it all. So theirs is $30 more. But then when I buy that Nintendo Switch at $329.99, you're going to get $15 back in Kohl's Cash for every $50 that you spent, which that's 6 $50 increments to get that high. So that is 15 times 6, which super fast math here would be $90 back in Kohl's Cash. So in the end, Kohl's by far will win just in the Kohl's Cash. Just to kind of lay out both options. So Target Red Card and then Kohl's Cash Back. Those would be the two places. And that kind of answers everyone. I've seen lots of Nintendo Switches. So Kohl's has 15% off and $20 off with Kohl's Cash. But I'm hoping that Black Friday deals can beat that. So when you say Crosswave, I'm pretty sure the Bissell Crosswave, the multi-surface cleaner, is that what you're referring to? So it's also I'm seeing it on sale in BJ's as well. I don't know if you have a BJ's near you, Erin, if that would be one option. I would probably aim for waiting for Black Friday though, with the Kohl's Cash being upped on Black Friday, and they usually still put out a coupon code. I think you're still going to end up with the best deal. So video games, and GameStop usually always wins if you're willing to go with used for video games. If you're wanting to go brand new, we've had some deals already that were really good. It just depends honestly on what you're looking for with video games. And the brands that you're looking for. So Target's going to have a bunch. And if you just type in video games for Target, you'll see them all kind of spelled out as to what the prices are in the Black Friday search. And I guess I should put that in the comments as we go through. So the Black Friday search is what I'm searching right now as I'm live to kind of help you guys find the various things too. But you can use that. So it's every Black Friday ad. And we've typed in all of the big stuff. And you can just sit there and kind of play with what you're searching for and see who has the best deal. So the Target ones are spelled out by groups and how much that group is. When it comes to Walmart and other places, they didn't really spell out all of the different brands. So it's hard to know what's going to be included in the $12 section or what's going to be included in the $20 section. But GameStop is usually the one that kind of ends up having the best options, honestly. So I'm going to just look at the GameStop ad here for a second to give you an idea of what they are planning on having. So they're doing a stuff a bag and get 30% off the whole bag. And then they have select games starting at $19.99 at GameStop. And then expect more to be online. So we don't really think about the used side of GameStop. We think of that being local, but they, in the past years, have run really good online sales on the used inventory that they have as well. Joyce, the Target and Walmart Black Friday ads are actually already out. Both ads are live. Both ads are in the Black Friday item search as well. And I have already posted them just as general Black Friday ads to Southern Savers. They came out last week. Walmart came out last week. Target came out the week before that. Both ads as well in terms of deals are going to start online Wednesday night. So get ready for that. And anyone that has a Target Red Card, don't forget, this is one of your biggest perks of having a Target Red Card, is that you're going to get access to most of the Black Friday deals all day on Wednesday. So you get a whole day head start for Red Card holders. There are a couple of items that are not included in that, but almost everything else is. And then anything that's a doorbuster in store, you're not going to have that extra time for, but all the online deals, Red Card holders get a whole extra day. So another perk, if you're kind of on the fence of deciding whether you want a Target Red Card or not, and a plug that I always put in on that is that you can always choose the debit option. It does not have to be another credit card. It just links straight to your checking account. and it just automatically takes the money out. So it's not a credit card if you choose the debit option. And then Shanna again is asking this switch. So lots of folks, I'm seeing switch again. So kind of already went through it. And for everyone, if you missed it, if you tuned in late on the switch, best deal is definitely going to be at Kohl's with $90 back in Kohl's cash. They have it at $329, which is more than the other sites. There's a bundle that the other sites isn't. So it is a different product. But with $90 back in Kohl's cash, it's going to far beat the $30 difference that Kohl's has their unit at over the other stores. I know that Kohl's cash doesn't seem as fun because you got to turn around and get other things with it. But if you think about turning that into more presents for more people, then you've done pretty well for yourself. And yes, you spent $330 out of pocket, but if in that $330 out of pocket, I got one present that was huge and then a bunch of little presents, that's not bad either. Okay. Looking for washer and dryer deals. And if I order online, can I use my military discount at Lowe's and Home Depot? So Mally, that's a really good question. And I want to say your military discount should be linked to your My Lowe's card for Lowe's specifically. Home Depot doesn't have that way to link it directly to you. So with Home Depot, you might be able to order online over the phone. So not really online, but over the phone or through chat and get the military discount. But I'm pretty sure with the My Lowe's card, if your military discount is linked to your My Lowe's card, which is how it works, that should activate online for you. Now, I don't get a military discount, so I'm not able to test that one for you, but I want to say that is how it works. And I might call up my dad and check with him. So, and just to plug that, by the way, guys, because my dad, he served in the military for 4 years in the 50s. That's all it takes, guys. So you don't need to have been career. If you served and you were honorably discharged after your term, you qualify in Lowe's and in Home Depot for that 10% discount. And it's not just on Veterans Day, it's all the time. So it's well worth getting the paperwork that they may want, which isn't much, and grabbing the discount. I was pretty proud when even my dad said that he had gone through that step, because he's not one for jumping through hoops to get extra savings. But it's not hard, and but it is a great savings. So you should be good to be able to use that without any difficulties online, to my knowledge. But you could definitely do it through chat or over the phone. In terms of washer and dryer deals, your other question, I would be watching at Lowe's and Home Depot when their ads come out. Best Buy already has their ad out, so you can get an idea there. But don't forget, even on Black Friday, when we're dealing with appliances, all three of those stores will still price match each other. Usually price matches, they'll all exclude Black Friday, but when it comes to appliances, they don't have an exclusion day. So if you see a really good deal at Best Buy that you're wanting to get, but you want to head to Lowe's and use your military discount, do it and price match what you're seeing at Best Buy in Lowe's. They will honor it no matter the day of the week. I do know for appliances, Lowe's and Home Depot supposedly already activated their Black Friday deals for both stores in that category. Will we see lower in the ad? I don't know, but that's what they're saying. That's their wording, is that the Black Friday sales for appliances are already live. So you don't have to wait until next Friday to shop if you didn't want to. The other option is that most of them do honor a price fix, I guess is the best word. If that item goes cheaper within 30 days, most of them will honor the cheaper price. So if you did go ahead and grab it, you could even have it delivered and enjoy it for Thanksgiving. And then I don't know, maybe you don't enjoy your washer and dryer for Thanksgiving, but if someone wants a fridge, enjoy that for Thanksgiving. And then if it went cheaper, you could go in and get them to honor the lower price as well. So that's one of the perks of the appliance department, specifically in those stores. So Aaron says, this might be a little bit expensive. I'm looking for an iPad and an Apple TV 4K. Any suggestions on how to have Amazon elves work their magic on any of these, or is it better on a store-by-store basis? So Aaron, both of those things I would not expect to be on an amazing deal on Amazon. So the reason for that is that Amazon makes their own products that they want to favor and that they push a lot harder than Apple products. So going to Amazon for any Apple product is usually never going to be the best price. They will be the best price if you want an Amazon Fire TV or you want an Amazon Fire tablet, but not an Apple product. So I would plan to look in individual stores for that. There are some crazy good deals on TVs though. So, look, or I guess you're really just looking for the Apple TV unit. I don't know either, Aaron. I kind of want to, plug my husband in on Messenger for you, because we've done them all. I feel like we've had the Apple TV, we've had the Google Chromecast, which almost nobody uses anymore, and Amazon Fire and Roku. And across all of them, we stick with the Roku. And it's just where it's the easier one to use. I don't know that I would point people to the Apple one, which is a lot more expensive than the other units that are out there. So just to, 2 cents on, maybe you save money on that and you switch products and you go for the iPad. I'm just going to throw it out there. So Beatrice, when is the best time to buy a projector? There are some deals that we'll see in the Staples and Office Depot ads for projectors. I don't expect them to be super low. Trying to see what we've got right now. Humorously, we've got a lot of light projectors for Christmas lights that pop in as well. I was like, wow, a projector for $29. And then I realized what it was. I would imagine that you want one that is a decent one and not one that you're going to end up regretting having purchased. Best Buy has a home cinema one if that's where you're wanting to go. But watch at Staples and Office Depot. Back to school time is usually the cheapest time that we see for those though. And watch Amazon. So we have purchased 2 in the last 10 years that I've used for workshops through the years. Both of them we ended up purchasing on Amazon because they do regularly put them on discount, on sale when new models come out. So that's where I would probably watch the hardest over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, just to see what the discounts were. But I don't know that I would go ahead and say, we're going to buy it this weekend. I don't think that this weekend is going to be, or Black Friday weekend is going to magically be the best time of the year to grab a projector. It's really back to school season or just kind of going for the end of the model year when new models are coming out, which when it's electronics tends to be early fall. We've got new models coming out before the Christmas season, before everybody wants to get a home cinema projector or whatever. So it's looking in September, October if you're wanting to get last year's model at a really good price. Let's see. Oh, so Keith, yes, the Black Friday item search is on the app. And I stuck it, if you click on the more on the Southern Savers app, and I can show it to you here in a second. So it's it's going to be a stinker. But if you click on the more in the bottom corner, it's the 2018 Black Friday deals. It just didn't get called item search. But if you click on 2018 Black Friday deals, which is that computer screen, then that is the item search and you're good to go. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but below that, these are all the ads, and the ads that are already out, you can click on view and you'll go straight to that ad and see the ads. And then the others will say coming soon if I don't have that ad posted yet. So you get an idea of what's already out. Keep in mind, they may still say coming soon down below, but they might actually already be in the search because some of them, I get them all into our back end, but then I kind of slowly get them all posted. I don't want to inundate you with 10 different Black Friday ads all on the same day in terms of posts. So that's where it is. So you can click on the more at the top if you want, and it's in this link for Black Friday here, or you can click on the more in the bottom. So hopefully that helps and you'll find it there, but it is in the app. So good question. So TV with Roku, Teresa says, that one, Teresa, if you actually just use the Black Friday search and type in Roku, you're going to see not only the Roku units, but all the TVs that have Roku built into them. Either way, and you're going to see a number of options there. Cheapest option If we sort by price, I mean, we can go down to a 32-inch TV, a little tiny TV for $129 at BJ's. We've got a 40-inch at Best Buy for $149. But if you wanted to go big, so let's answer Aaron's. Let's just plug, we could put these two together, Aaron, and you could get a TV out of it. But Walmart is going to have a 55-inch 4K Roku TV for $248. It's crazy how cheap these things have gotten through the years. But just so you can kind of see all of it. So all I did, and I could really just share my screen with you, was on the Black Friday search, I searched for the word Roku, so that it's pulling up the units, but it's also pulling up the TVs. And then, you may not know this either, but I sorted by price. So you can click this and you can see most expensive or least expensive. So we can see all the units right there, but then we can see the TVs below the units. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Where do I think would be the best place to get a good Black Friday deal on a laptop? I don't do anything Apple. So Page, there are a few places that I would check. Staples actually usually has the best prices on laptops locally. They will also be available online. The other places that I would watch, Amazon will usually always have some that are marked super low. Keep in mind some of them may be Chromebooks, so make sure you know what you're grabbing before you get, see this $129 price and you get super excited. But the Staples ad, and that one's already out, so you can look at what their offers are. And then the other place that I would point you to, Paige, because we've bought two from there, is Dell Refurbished. So DellRefurbished.com, they're going to run Black Friday sales as well. And most of their laptops on Black Friday are going to be in the $130 to $150 range for really good Dell laptops. They are refurbished, so most of them are about a year old. But we've not had any issues with the ones that we bought for our twins. They use them every day for school, and they're a little tiny for them. That's all they needed, but they have all different types of models. So that's where I would point you over Walmart and Target, who usually have very small supplies when it comes to laptops. So don't go that route. Staples, Office Depot if you want to go local or online, and then DellRefurbished.com would be my, it's just my happy place once we found that one. So Michelle says 2 years ago, I tried to shop Black Friday online and everything was sold out. So I ended up going to the store and getting the things I wanted. If I was to want to shop online for Black Friday, do they do it early? So yes, Michelle, what you want to do, and this is on the front page of all of these Black Friday ads. It says when the store opens, but then it also says when the deals start online. So Walmart, Target, expect most of those deals to start Wednesday night. Or again, Target for red card holders, Wednesday morning. Kohl's, their deals are actually going to start on Monday because they decided we needed a whole week of Black Friday. It's just kind of figuring out when each store is starting, but they do all start early. I would expect by 12:01 Thursday morning, everyone's ads to be live. So it's a stay up late, shop, and go to bed before Thanksgiving. Kind of get it done early Thursday morning, and then get some sleep. And you should be okay at that point. I would also, if you think things are sold out, I would check back because a lot of these places constantly re-add stock to their online deals. They want to sell it. They're not opposed to anyone that wants to buy their product. So they're going to keep trying to get more numbers in the whole time to keep adding stock. So I wouldn't just give up and move on. I would check back again before I went to head into the store. Okay, so Tangela is very specific. A Panasonic Arc 5 electric razor or the Braun. There are a number of electric razor deals. In terms of wanting specific, I don't have Panasonic in the mix. I know Kohl's has a Philips Norelco that's been a good price all day today and is again on sale for Black Friday. What I would do is watch both of those at Target and at Kohl's, Tangela. So they may not specifically be in the ads as being on sale, but you're probably going to find that they're on sale at least a little bit. You're going to have a coupon code, and then Kohl's is going to run really high Kohl's cash back that's going to work on both of those. So they're running $15 for every $50 that you spend. Normally Kohl's cash you get 10 for every 50 that you spend, but on Black Friday and Cyber Monday it's going to be 15. So you can go a little big there in the sense that you're getting so much back from each purchase to turn around and use on other items. Upright vacuums, the cheapest but also the best price. So when we're talking vacuums, I would say the cheapest in terms of most of them is probably to look in the Shark category or the Hoover category over, Dyson or other brands. Bissell has a couple that are pretty inexpensive as well. Shark vacuum wise, I would point you to Kohl's as well. So Target's got a Shark and Walmart that's at $89 and $88. They're right there together for almost the same Shark Navigator. Kohl's has a Navigator that's $99 that is probably the same model. So Kohl's is technically $10 more, but it's $99.99. Throw in a washcloth and hit that $100 mark at Kohl's, and you're going to get $30 back in Kohl's cash. So, you guys are going to start to feel like I'm a broken record, but it's once we start to pair in the Kohl's cash back, that's what's going to end up it's just going to end up beating the deal. So that's the one I would look for. We own a Shark Navigator, grabbed it, I guess, last year. And even the first few times my husband used it, I have to confess, he uses it more than I do, that's all he was just commenting on, was how good that Shark vacuum was. So he was pretty impressed over needing to pay for a higher end model. So no matter where you're heading, you're going to be under $100 for a vacuum that's normally $199 or more. It's a pretty sweet deal because we're talking already half price and then Kohl's cash on top of it. That is the route I would go. Will stores match Newegg on Nintendo? So Shanna, possibly. The problem with price matching online retailers on Black Friday is that most stores, when it comes to price matching, do have specific limitations spelled out for Black Friday. It has to be in stock. It cannot be a timed doorbuster. And some of them, they actually just exclude the whole weekend. So you would want to just make sure that price-wise, that it wasn't a timed doorbuster, that it was in stock. I think it may be a lot more complicated to try to price match on Black Friday than it would be any other day of the week. So I don't know. Shanna would just still do the Kohl's thing and get all the Kohl's cash back versus the cheaper price on that one. Do you still get the 5% off on the red card? Yes. If you choose the debit, it's exactly the same thing as credits. There's no need to choose the credit option on Target for red card. None whatsoever. Just choose the debit option. When you go to checkout, you put it in just like a credit card, debit card, and you enter a PIN number when you're checking out, and it takes it straight from your checking account. But you always get 5% off of every purchase that you make. You get free shipping on any order, which right now Target's offering for everybody, but after the holiday season, anyone with a red card still gets free shipping on every order. You get early access to Black Friday. And then you get a lot of home mailers with coupons. We actually just got one, not yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Saturday, that had a $10 off any $40 home decor. The toy book. We didn't get any of that until we had a red card. And once we had a red card, then we start to get these home mailers that have Target coupons in them. So that's another perk that you can throw into. And then on your birthday, you get a 10% off your entire purchase, and on your red card anniversary, a 10% off your entire purchase coupon. So those are all the perks. There's probably some more that I missed, but those are most of them. So Barbie Dream House. Kohl's would be where I would head there. They do have the Barbie Dream House was kind of on sale today with all of the coupons that are out today for Kohl's. So you could potentially ponder, grabbing that today with the 10 off 25 and the 30% off and getting Kohl's cash back right now, or waiting for that one at Kohl's for Black Friday. So let me see what it comes to. Plugging it in. Since I have Kohl's website already pulled up, what do they have? They have a Barbie glam house. I don't know that I would know the difference, but odds are somebody would. Well, they did have the dream house earlier today, and they may have sold out of what they had. They'll have it back for Black Friday. So to give you an example, though, on the glam house, if that helps, so you're still going to get Kohl's Cash. It does appear that they have. So I'll share this with you. So if you're curious, Kohl's wise, on what I'm grabbing. So this right here tells you the words you always hate to see, but that it is excluded from any promotional offers whenever we add in Barbie and House. It's also excluded in the Target coupons too. So, but you're still going to earn Kohl's Cash on them. So that might be where you want to focus on. Since I'm not going to be able to use any coupons on it, kind of going for where I'm going to get something back from the purchase instead of where I can get something off of the purchase. How does Red Card work on Wednesday for Target? Maybe it's a silly question. Do the prices change once you select pay with Red Card? So yes, Tiffany, that's exactly what happens. So when you select, well, that, and I guess to walk you through how Target Online works, if you log in to your Target account and you have a Red Card saved in your Target account, then it knows that you're a Red Card user. I don't actually have to pay with my Red Card on Wednesday. I just need to have it in as a payment option in my Target Online account. And so come Wednesday before Thanksgiving, you log into your Target account. Then when you start to look for any of these Black Friday items, they're going to show the Black Friday price because you have a Target Red Card linked to your account. And then if it's still not showing up, you can select the, pay with Red Card, but that usually does it right there. Just having the Target Red Card linked in your account is enough to trigger the sale prices to show up for the Black Friday ad. And actually the page is going to show up differently for you too. So just to kind of show, and I can share my screen and show you for folks that don't have a Red Card. So it knows who you are once you're logged in. But this is exactly, they're pushing it hard. They're not trying to hide the discount and the fact that you're going to get early access for them. And it is select, just to emphasize that one. So we can come down and try to read what the 3 dots mean. You've always got to decipher what everybody's, let's see. So you'll be offered early access to select products and promotions. Every early access offer may not be available to every Red Card holder. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Early access offers, these are for the ones that are all throughout the year. They have limitations and restrictions. So here's our early shopping one, but it's spelling it all out for you. So all I did was go to target.com/redcard, which is where you can also go to sign up for a Red Card online. So if you really wanted to do it, you are good to go. So starting at midnight Pacific time, on Wednesday morning. So for us, that means staying awake until 3 o'clock in the morning. I think I don't know. It depends on what you're wanting from Target as to whether you want to do that or not. But just to realize when they're going to turn on, and then early access turns off at midnight Pacific time Wednesday night. And then it's going to turn on for everybody else to shop. So 12:01 a.m. Pacific time, the site turns on Thursday morning for everyone to shop, not just Red Card holders. So hopefully that helps to answer some questions for folks. It's usually a very fun perk when it comes to Black Friday for folks to realize that they get access early. Macy's does have a Black Friday ad. And what was the other half of your question? Now I can't see it. Where'd it go? And when do the deals start? So Macy's, their stores open on Thursday. I want to say it's a Thursday, like 5 p.m. is what they've done in the past. I don't have the Macy's ad. Oh, I do. I was searching for Macy's. That's why it's not going to pull up anything for Magical. Just searching for Macy's. But let's see. Let's pull up everything for Macy's really quick, and I can tell you all the specifics. So yes, doors open Thursday at 5 p.m. Sorry, and they start online Thursday morning at 12:01 a.m. Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot this. My brain's kind of fried with all the Black Friday ads. So Macy's has a huge Black Friday ad that actually has about 30 freebies in it after rebate. So I've just put in the link directly to the Black Friday ad on Southern Savers for you on the Facebook side. But there are a number of items that are just outright after mail-in rebate completely free in the Macy's ad. So enjoy those. It's 26 different freebies after mail-in rebate. I mean, obviously you have to pay for them first, so you got to keep that in mind before you go crazy, but we can have all the tiny appliances that you want. Kohl's is going to have free tiny appliances. Everybody gets waffle makers for Christmas. And next year, everyone gets a toaster. I don't know. You can rotate through your small appliances, but there's a lot. So look over the list. We've got bath rugs, glassware sets, tote bags, fashion watches. It's not just appliances. Graphic tees. This is the list of everything that's free. Different perfumes, pearl earrings that are probably cultured pearl earrings, shirts, coffee makers, and whatnot too. So it's a fun list for Macy's, and all available online starting Thursday morning, in stores 5 p.m. on Thursday. Okay. Are there better deals? Sheila, this is the classic question, so I'm glad you asked it. Are there better deals Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Honestly, I think it's 50-50. What we usually see is Cyber Monday has a lot of flexibility. So Cyber Monday doesn't have an ad. They haven't had to spell out what those prices are in advance. And that flexibility is sometimes what makes Cyber Monday the better of the two, because the brands, if Target didn't hit the numbers that they were wanting to hit, Walmart had a bad Black Friday, they go lower on Cyber Monday. Or like Amazon, I feel like they hire 100 people to just sit in a room and price match all day, all weekend. So if Best Buy ends up having a lower price, Amazon price matches it and goes lower all day long and all weekend long. That is where Cyber Monday almost becomes the better option, just with the stores trying to beat each other and then trying to beat the numbers that they had set for themselves as goals. They just can come out swinging, I guess, with the deals, and it can make for better deals. One difference is Kohl's. I did not feel like Kohl's last year for Cyber Monday was near as strong as Black Friday was. And I think some of that for Kohl's may be that they do spread it out for that whole week. They start their Black Friday ads on Monday before Thanksgiving, and they run until really Saturday after Thanksgiving. But come Cyber Monday, it's almost like Kohl's is kind of tired. And so Cyber Monday seems a little bit more dull compared to how fast and furious the deals were for Kohl's the week before. So if you're waiting on Kohl's items, I wouldn't do that. But I may hem and haw for other stores and see whether Monday was cheaper. Yes, so Diana says CVS on Black Friday, they have a $25 extra care back when you buy $75 in Applebee's gift cards. Does it have to be one $75 card, or can it be three 25s? So Diana, three 25s should be fine. It's just buy $75 in this product, and that's exactly how the computer is going to read it. So whichever way you want to go, it's going to be happy with, but I would go 325s if you're wanting to give them out as gifts, and you're going to get $25 back. Also, before you focus on that one, I just published the CVS ad for all of next week. So there are two ads for next week. So if you go to CVS on Southern Savers, which is southernsavers.com/CVS, right now, and I'll stick that link in the comments as well. But if you go to the CVS page, you're actually going to see three tabs right now. One of them is the current ad, since it's only Monday, but I've already got both of those other two ads up. There's a Black Friday specific ad for CVS, and then there is an ad for the whole week. So the ad for the whole week, why I am telling you this, has another gift card deal in it that is separate from the gift card deal of Applebee's. So when you're trying to decide which route you want to go, let's see. Oh, I just told you it was live and I didn't. I thought I had pushed the button. I will go in and push the button right now and make it live for everybody. So the only thing that's not there, because I haven't had time to finish it, but just wanting it to be there so people can plan. The only thing that's not there is the scenario that I normally build. I want to wait because my mom is still plugging in all the coupons that are going to come in this coming Sunday's paper. So I still need to add those into the list. But this way, if you go to the CVS ad, you will see all those tabs now. There we go. They are all officially there. So click on the full ad for next week and gift card deals. It's $15 in extra care bucks when you buy Build-A-Bear, Chili's, Brinker. So Brinker is Chili's, but it's also On the Border. What is it? Macaroni Grill. There's a few different brands that are all Brinker restaurants. Bass Pro, American Eagle, or Spotify. So buy $50 in those gift cards and you're going to get a $15 extra care buck. And then there is the separate extra care buck deal that is just Thursday and Friday. Or I guess it's Thursday through Saturday, really. So you can do both of those if you're wanting gift card deals in CVS next week. One is running all week long, buy $50 worth and get a $15 back. And then the other is the buy $75 in Applebee's and get $25 back in extra care bucks at CVS. And there are some sweet deals in both ads. So if you're pondering grabbing those, even if you're not a CVS shopper, you grab your gift cards first. Always grab your gift cards first. Earn your extra care bucks from your gift cards because I can't pay with extra care bucks. I've got to just buy the $75 in Applebee's gift cards. You could pay with your CVS cash card. I'm pretty sure you can put that towards it, but you can't pay with extra care bucks. So pay up front for the gift card, earn all the extra care bucks, and then use those extra care bucks to buy the deals that are running next week. You've got a lot of freebies that are going to start on Thursday morning in CVS. And then you have a number of deals. They're not freebies, but they're still going to be really good prices the whole week. Okay. And then Anne is asking another CVS question. Have I found using 40% off coupons with manufacturer's coupons? Yeah, so Anne, the 40% off, like off your total purchase coupons, for a long time now, those have almost become useless when you have them. So the 40% off your entire purchase or 40% off personal care, if it's off a section, those come off after all of your store coupons, all of your manufacturer's coupons, and all of your extra care bucks. So if you're like me and I'm walking in planning on paying almost nothing after extra care bucks, then my 30% or 40% off my total purchase, it could take off a penny. It's not going to have anything left after all of those coupons to apply 40% to. So they've for a very long time have not been very fun. But that is how they're working. So it's after everything. And now CVS store coupons as of this month are basically applying after all manufacturers' coupons. I did hear back that is their official response, that they have not changed their coupon policy, but that they have changed the computers to automatically read store coupons after total values have been met from manufacturer coupons. So it's frustrating, and I told them that it was frustrating, and I shared my 2 cents on that part as kind of a follow-up, but that is kind of the official statement as to we did mean to do it, and we do not plan to roll out a new coupon policy, which doesn't make any sense because they should, but that's where they are right now. Any deals on desktops? So Mary, yes, there are a couple on PCs, not a ton. So desktop computers, in terms of deals, it's been a long time since we've seen massive amounts of them on sale at any one point. With desktops, if you search the Black Friday item search for the word desktop, that's going to tell you most of them. Dell.com is going to beat everybody. So Dell.com, we've already got their ad in. All of those deals also start on Thursday online. There is no store there. It's only online. But I mean, it's a pretty good computer. 8th generation Intel Core i5 Dell with 8 gigs of memory, 1 terabyte hard drive, starting at 6 p.m. on, this one's actually a Friday deal, 6 p.m. on Friday. They have time doorbusters at Dell.com is $400 for an i5. So back to school time, i5s, we actually didn't see anything lower than 400. So, or really even like 440. So that's a Dell at $399.99. They're all going to have free shipping as well. So that's the route that I would head, is probably looking at that one. But again, the Black Friday item search and type in the word desktop, and you're going to see all of the available ones. Dell's ad is in there, HP's ad is in there, and Staples. All three of them are returning deals on desktop computers. So you do have a number to pick from just in what we've already seen. So hopefully that will help a little bit. Oh, and Miss J, do I know when we'll get 1 cent paper from Staples? We haven't seen 1 cent paper from Staples all year. We didn't see it once during back to school season. So I almost want to say it's gone. If we didn't see it for back to school, it's hard to imagine that we're going to see it now. What we have seen is Office Depot has run some high value coupon codes and some of their, oh, my brain's gone, their rewards back on cases of paper. So not reams of paper, but cases. They did this last week. It could have been 2 weeks ago. All the weeks just blend together in my brain. But Office Depot, what they had was $20 off of any $50 purchase. And then they had cases of paper that were giving back $20 in rewards credit. And so after all of that, it made an entire case of 10 reams of paper basically cost $10. So you got them for $1 a ream, which is not a penny, but it's still a lot cheaper than we normally see reams of paper. So that's the route that you would normally want to head. I can plug this in for you as well. But right now they do have one available that is $29 for 10 reams after bonus rewards. It's not as cheap as we got, but it is an option if you were desperate and you needed paper. I'd probably hold out though and see if we can get a little cheaper for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Okay, any Lowe's Home Improvement gift card promos coming up? So not that I've seen. It's not in any of the ads in terms of gift cards for them. Most of the gift card offers that we've seen so far and that I know of that are for the next 3 weeks are mostly restaurants and some like Children's Place or children related gift cards. Like the CVS one is also good at Build-A-Bear. But I have not seen Lowe's and Home Depot. So in terms of looking other places for gift cards, don't forget about your grocery stores. Kroger, almost every single weekend, has been running the coupon that you can link to your Kroger card to get 4 times the fuel points on any gift cards that you purchase. So watching Kroger, watching Buy Low and Winn-Dixie if you have those in your area for gift card purchases, and then getting that gas savings back. It's something. It's better than nothing. And then the other one that you can watch is Raise.com. Raise is where I've always kind of pointed folks to for discounted gift cards. And Raise has been running 5% off coupon codes for almost the last 2 weeks now. So that does have a max. I think it's a $50 savings is your max, which would be a lot. But if you were to grab some gift cards, you're going to get an automatic 5% off the gift cards. It's not the 20% of the extra care bucks back this week, but it's still something over paying just full price for your next item at Lowe's. And then Miss J also is asking the 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works. So we will see them, Miss J, within the next week. So Bath & Body Works, what they tend to do for Black Friday, and I can actually check my email because they're really good at sending them out early. So let me dig and see what I've got from them. With Bath & Body Works, they usually rotate products. Every day it's a different one that has been marked down significantly. And then you almost want to just get in the habit, if that's what you're waiting for, of waking up. Well, I can't search and talk at the same time, sorry. But you want to get in the habit of waking up and looking at your email or looking at bathandbodywworks.com and seeing what is today's product. Because that's how they play the game. And it's kind of frustrating that they do play it that way and that every day is a different item, but that one in particular for the 3-wick candles, for the wallflowers, for all their key items. We're going to see hand soaps one day. You just kind of want to keep tabs on it all. Okay, so Katie says, I'm new to CVS. I did the $10 gift card deal this week. Can I use it to buy gift cards? Katie, I am not 100% certain, but because it is a gift card, I am pretty sure it can. I know that Extra Care Box cannot be used, but I want to say that the cash card, just being a CVS gift card, can be used towards the purchase of a gift card. I'm pulling it up now to look at the fine print. It is spelled out in the bottom of page 1, and when I say fine print, I mean it. We'll hit the, let's see, qualifying purchases, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't say anything that it cannot be used on. So you're good. It's going to be paid in the form of a gift card, limit 1 per person. Yeah. So it's going to be up to the store and how the store runs it, but they should be fine with it and using it towards any purchase that you want. The other thing, if they didn't by chance, Katie, so you've got that $10 gift card, you're brand new to CVS, the sweet part about CVS cash cards, so if they didn't take it for the gift card deal that you wanted to grab next, it never expires. An Extra Care Box expire in 30 days, but that cash card, I could hold on to it for 2 months if I want to, 6 months, until I was brave enough to go back into CVS. Well, I wouldn't wait that long. CVS is a good place to go to, but just to kind of realize if they didn't take it, you're not out anything in that you're going to be back in there for other things that you wanted to grab. It really is a gift card that you can turn around. You can use it on prescriptions if you want to. I can't use Extra Care Bucks that way, but I can use a gift card that way. So Kimura says, what's my take on cash envelopes for budgeting? So completely off topic, but that's great. So for me, it is something that we have tried in the past to be on the envelope system. I think if you're trying to get your budget under control and you're trying to limit any extraneous spending, it's a very good system to do because it's very kind of hard and set limits on yourself. And when the envelope is empty, you're done. There is no more that you're going to spend on that item. And I think for some folks to get a feel for how tight their budget is, it's an ideal way to do it. To realize, no, I can't grab something at Starbucks because I blew through my dining out budget on day 2, and realizing how maybe you've been spending way more than you should be in some categories. I think it's really good. Long term, I would hope that your goal would be long term that you could train yourself to not make those purchases, and it may take you a while to where you get used to life in your new budget, and I don't have to use the envelopes after that point. So you've been trained, you don't make those extra purchases. I don't need to kind of keep that hard, fast envelope always in front of me, but I can trust myself to still stick with the same number that's set out. I think that should long-term be your goal versus always sticking with envelopes. In a way, I guess it's like dieting. We diet and we lose a lot of weight, and then a lot of us gain it all back. And then we diet again and we lose a lot of weight. But our goal really should be that we diet and we teach ourselves how to eat healthy, and then we don't gain it all back. That's the goal. So it should be the same thing with your budget versus constantly staying in your envelope system. Because I think what's going to happen, or what does happen for most people, is that envelope system becomes just like your diet, and to where you're losing your mind because you can't eat ice cream. This happens. You get where I'm going here. I don't want you to be there. So I want you to hit a point where you can let go of the envelope system because you've taught yourself to not go to Starbucks and to not exceed what that envelope holds, and then you're good. Okay, that was probably a longer answer than you wanted on that, but hopefully it helped. And I am all for it, though. I don't want it to come across as a anti-envelope. I think it's great for training people how to get into that mindset in staying on budget. Oh, and thank you, Jessica, for chiming this in too. So for folks that are looking for gift card deals in other places, I don't even know why I didn't think about this, Jessica, but Sam's, Costco, and BJ's, huge deals. BJ's specifically, or sorry, not BJ's, Costco specifically in their Black Friday ad has gift cards mentioned that are going to be really good markdown. Sam's just had a bunch that were part of their one-day sale. I don't know if any of you guys got them on their one-day sale, but Costco as well. So watching all of those sites, if you have a membership, if you don't, bug your parents. Say, somebody, hey, does somebody have a membership? Can I borrow your login? And you can put in your own credit card and pay, but just use their login to be able to access the site, because all of these gift card deals are good online. I do not have to go to the store to get a Cheesecake Factory or whatever their offers are, but some really good gift card deals through the warehouse clubs for sure. Thank you for chiming in on that one. Okay. Best prices on appliances. So Laura, we're seeing up to 40% off is what a lot of Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy is throwing at you. You're hearing it in commercials. You're going to see it on their site as soon as you go to their site. With those appliance deals, keep in mind that to hit the 40% off usually means you're buying 5 appliances. So it's like an X amount when you buy one and a next amount when you buy a second appliance. So what I would be looking for is specific appliances that are on sale versus kind of going with that general % off all appliances. Sears has some that are on sale. I too want to give you guys a warning on the Sears ad, and I put it at the top of the ad on Southern Savers as well. But in the Sears Black Friday ad, they are running a get $600 back in Shop Your Way reward points when you make a $600 purchase. So in theory, you bought a new washing machine, that's going to be $600 back. So they're giving it back to you, $25 worth a week over 24 weeks. That's crazy. And they expire each week. So you're going to have to get onto Sears. You're going to have to buy something worth $25 every single week for 24 weeks. So while they may have some really good deals at Sears, don't purchase something just because you're excited about those points back. Because who knows if Sears is even going to be there 24 weeks from now. I mean, just to be honest, I don't know. They're filing for bankruptcy, even more so than they have ever done before. So don't get excited about all of those points back at Sears and a crazy schedule for being able to get your points back. There are some sales. There are some good appliance deals in there, but kind of act like the points don't even exist because I don't think you're going to end up using very many of them at all. So Paige asks, if I buy a gift card online, do they mail it to me or is it an e-gift card? Paige, I think there's a little bit of both on the warehouse club sites. Some of them are hard gift cards that are going to get mailed to you, and some of them are digital gift cards. So they spell it out, and you can kind of shop accordingly. Keep in mind, the digital ones are usually the cheaper ones because they don't have to mail them anywhere. But if you go even to Costco, I don't need to be a member to look at them, but the gift card ones at Costco, automatically they say below them free shipping, and then some that don't say free shipping will say digital underneath them, so or say e-coupons, or e-gift card, sorry, underneath it. So you have an idea of what you're grabbing just from the start, and I can show you their site as I have it pulled up here. But so this guy, where was I? Cold Stone here. For Cold Stones, it says e-gift cards, if you wanted to go that route, versus all of these guys that say free shipping. So these on Black Friday will be even lower than they normally are. California Kitchens, free shipping. But it's still, you're still saving a chunk. It's $20 off on California Pizza Kitchen, if that's where you were headed. I don't know how much $20 is going to save you at Fleming's, where one steak probably costs that much, but if you wanted to save, it's something. It's better than nothing. But yeah, they tell you right there whether they are digital or going to mail them to you. And I get you, because I kind of feel like, hey, here's your printout of your gift card, but you still got them a gift, even if it was on a piece of paper versus a real gift card. Deals on grills. So Kim, that's one where I don't have a Home Depot or a Lowe's ad for you yet, so I can't tell you 100%. There will be some. They always have a few in their ad This is not the best time of the year to buy a grill. And I know that's hard because if it's what your husband wants, you can't really tell him that he's got to hold out until next October. Right now, just typing in the word grill, let me sort by price and get out all of the little tiny things. Academy Sports has a few that are in their ad and will be available online, as well as Ace Hardware and True Value. All of those ads are already out and in the Black Friday search. So you can get a feel for what those deals are, but I would expect a lot more in the Lowe's and Home Depot ads, which I won't have. So Home Depot's ad we will not see until next Wednesday. We never see it before Wednesday. Lowe's by next Monday when we have our next Q&A. I should have Lowe's ad, but no one has Home Depot's. And if I did, they would be sending me a lot of cease and desist letters to make it go away. So do I trust the rebate offers? I'm worried about using them. Is it a Visa or what? And how long does it take you to get the rebate offer back? So I'm in and out of the chat, so I miss a lot of folks. And if you're asking specifically like the Macy's rebate offers, I do trust them. We've done a few in the past on Macy's pots and pans and their small appliances. It usually always comes in the form of a Visa gift card, but the rebate offers are spelled out when you're shopping on Macy's as to what you're going to get. So when you, let's see, I'm just going to try to randomly find something that has a rebate. I don't know if I can quickly on Macy's or not. But generally look for them to be a Visa gift card. It's not going to come back in, it doesn't come back in the form of a Macy's gift card. Here we go. I found, this is just one of the forms for their November 2018 online offers. Tells you what to plug in for everything and how to go through them all. It's actually all in one form, which gets to be a little on the crazy side. But here you go, right here. Oh, sorry. On the far column is what the reward is, and every single one of them is a Visa prepaid card. So I can turn around and use that anywhere. It was nice of Macy's to give you the free pots and pans, but you don't have to end up using that reward at Macy's. In the end, you can use them other places. Okay. Do the stores guarantee the e-gift cards like Ray's? Yes. So, I mean, these are brand new gift cards. Ray's guarantees the cards because they've been in someone else's hands. So when I sell a gift card on Ray's, I actually could still have that number. That's the risk that you take. I have to either mail in the hard gift card to Ray's or I give them the numbers, but I could still have the numbers. And then in theory, I could still spend money on that gift card even though you've bought it. So that's why Ray's guarantees their gift cards, meaning if I bought a $50 gift card, it better have $50 on it. And if for some reason it didn't, Ray's is going to give you all your money back. We've never had an issue there, by the way, in a few years of using Ray's for gift cards. But the ones from Costco are brand new. So no one else has that number. It's not really an issue that you would ever go to pull it up and it not have the value that you expected it to have there. Okay, and Gabby, thanks. So Gabby said she checked her email and the 3-wick candles are $10 off today at Bath & Body Works. So if you wanted to, you could go ahead and grab your candles now. And a lot of folks are, when's the $8.95 sale? So what I would watch on that, and that's what I was saying earlier, it's watching every day. You have to watch and see what their offer is that day as to whether or not it's the one you're looking for. And then keep in mind that they run their big VIP tote bag on Black Friday weekend. If you make a certain purchase that you get the tote bag for free. So depending on the items that you're wanting, it may push you to buy a few more candles if you're wanting to grab that tote bag. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can put a link in. Sorry, I showed you the form. You actually want to see it. So what I'm going to put a link in on Macy's here page is, it's a link to all, that's a crazy long link. Crazy long Macy's link, but it is a link to all of their current online rebate offers. So you can see every single item that currently has a rebate. And they just keep that page updated with what the current offers are. So most of these are actually running through, they're the Black Friday deals that you're currently looking at because it's every deal for November. So, and I'll kind of go back to show the screen, but it's super tiny, I know, for some of you guys. Let's see, to make it bigger, but it's every November deal. So this guy right here, this is Wednesday to Friday of next week. This isn't now, but they're showing you all of the deals for the whole month on that link that I just put into the comments. So hopefully that helps. It's just a standing kind of customer service link, but it does, if you click through any of these, you'll get to that actual PDF page. It'll download like it just did for me, and then you can pull it up. And it's the same form, again, for Macy's for all of them. So if you did shopping, you could go to it and do all your shopping in one trip and then submit it in one rebate, which is pretty sweet, really, and be done with it. Okay. And Yankee Candle, they usually just put out a Black Friday flyer. They don't put out an ad. So expect that it'll have maybe 4 things on it, but it's not anything to like wait up for. It's usually 50% off these, $1 tart and votives, and maybe a third item. And that's about all that we see for them on Black Friday. Yeah, so, and Jessica too, another chiming in for Bath & Body Works. Those who aren't, sign up for an account and make sure you get your address in it. They mail me even better coupons than they email me, and I can stack them in the store. So thanks for sharing that, Jessica. I haven't shopped there in years, and I'm one of those weird people that can't really handle a lot of scents. So if I have a lot of scents, I have a lot of headaches. We're not there. So thanks for chiming in and helping folks figure that one out. And then, yes, Aaron's saying, and on top of all of this, don't forget about Ebates for getting cash back. So any online shopping that you're doing, remembering that you're going to get increased cash back from Ebates for Black Friday, for Cyber Monday, meaning that if I'm going to head over and do shopping on the Body Shop or Children's Place or wherever you're going to go, that you go to Ebates first and you click on the Children's Place on their website, and that you still end up at the Children's Place, but you get 5% cash back or whatever they're offering at the time. It will be a little higher on Black Friday for most of those stores. So it's kind of a fun way to get a little bit more back. You can still use coupons. You can still check out the same way you plan to. It's just an extra savings and incentive to grab that cash back on whatever you were getting. And then, Jesse, I'm going to make your question the last one, and then we'll call it because I know we're way over on time. Oh, and Tangela is chiming in on the YouTube side saying that her daughter worked for Bath & Body Works for several years and says the 3-wick candles may be on their best price around December 2nd, which is actually going to be Green Monday in that general area if we wanted to give it an actual label. So that's the Monday after Cyber Monday. In that general time frame or that weekend is when she's saying to watch for it on. Oh, and Wendy, so on my Ibotta account, I'm thinking of getting a Walmart gift card. Can I bring my Ibotta to 0 and get the entire amount? Yes, you can. So you can cash out on Ibotta for $37.22 if that's what you have in your Ibotta account. They don't care what the amount is. It doesn't have to be a set amount. So you could do the Walmart gift card. You could do PayPal. I don't have Venmo, but you could choose Venmo if you wanted to not do a gift card, but actually just get it back in cash, any of those. Okay, Jesse, and then I told you I'd answer your question. So let's see. I'm looking for a decent-sized safe for my home, nothing small, something that takes, I like it. It's going to take multiple people to move it. So, Jesse, where you're going to want to look for that, because it isn't sold in a lot of places, is to check Sportsman. I don't know where you live either in terms of what's near you. So Sportsman's Warehouse, Academy Sports, and the Dick's Sporting Good ads. And in general, most of them are probably going to be sold in the like gun safe size. If you're wanting something that's going to take like large men to move it, that's what makes me think of it, is the really large like bank vault kind of safe. We have just a little fire safe, which, and I say it's little, it's, maybe this tall, and it can fit under things. I'm not going to say where it can fit under, but we have one of those. And I don't know that we need to go bigger, but you could. So you want to check your sports ads though for the best price. And searching for gun safes specifically, probably. My husband might even be able to chime in on that one a little bit better too. But Sportsman's Warehouse, Cabela's, Bass Pro, any of those, and seeing which ads, they're all going to have them in their ads, and which ads are going to have the best price on them so that you kind of know where to go. And Darlene's asking for luggage. So one more on the luggage side. Darlene, it's usually always going to be at Kohl's. They tend to put Samsonite. They put all of the name brands, American Tourister, 50% off on Black Friday. And then all of the coupon codes are going to work. So you're going to be able to use any coupon codes they put out on those brands plus $15 in Kohl's Cash. So by far always beats the Amazon prices. We don't see a lot of other luggage deals in the other big stores. So it's usually Amazon versus Kohl's, and Kohl's usually always wins with the sale, the coupon code, and the Kohl's cashback. So that's where I would be heading to. Oh, and thanks, Aaron. So Tractor Supply too on your large safes. That's probably a good idea on that one. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up. We hit a lot of things today, and Jessica's kind of giving her favorites. So if I were to give you my favorites as to where to shop, I would agree with Jessica. Hit CVS just for the fun freebies. It's a good day to kind of figure out CVSing, because on Thursday, on Thanksgiving, we're talking about like 15 to 20 things that are just free, and they're all little. So go in and get a few little things and use those rewards to get a few more little things. It's a good fun day to figure out how CVS works. So CVS, Kohl's, Target, those are probably the top three in terms of Black Friday ads. CVS starts on Thursday. Kohl's starts on Monday before Thanksgiving, and then Target starts on Wednesday for red card holders online. So those are my top three right now. Still holding on a few we haven't seen, but those are the ones that tend to have the best prices. So thanks for joining me tonight, guys. We're going to talk deals again next week, and whatever the new ads that we've seen and whatever else you guys have come up with that you're looking for. One thing I wanted to mention tonight too, so I've mentioned it a couple times, but Kohl's is today running a lot of coupon codes that end tonight. I posted a ton of deals. So if you're looking for electric toothbrushes, crazy good deals on Sonicare toothbrushes today at Kohl's. That's all up on Southern Savers. Don't forget about the Target in-ad coupon this week for groceries. It's a $10 gift card when you buy $50 worth of groceries. And then grocery store ads. I already have a lot of the new ads out that start on Wednesday, but we're starting to see this is your final week for groceries. So sweet potatoes have officially hit. They're 39 cents in Publix in the new Publix ad, but the turkey prices aren't changing much. And you know what? Last week, guys, you all asked me about fresh turkeys. I stopped and talked to a butcher to figure out when they were going to be in Publix and were they even going to be on sale. Publix doesn't even get them in the store until next Monday. They are not in the new Publix ad at all. So if they do hit the stores on Monday, it will be a completely unadvertised price. So if you are a true fresh turkey kind of person, you're going to be going in blind. There will not be any deals for you in terms of knowing ahead of time what that price is going to be. But I did want to find it out since so many of you were asking me about fresh turkeys. Frozen turkeys, Food Lion wins, 27 cents a pound. They're the lowest price by far on frozen turkeys. Bilo and Winn-Dixie are at 33 cents a pound in the new ad starting on Wednesday. And Publix is at 49 cents a pound. So there's your turkey roundup. So I hope you guys have a great night. And thanks for joining me, even for hanging with me super late as we went past. So we'll be back on next Monday night, same time, same place. And you guys have a great week.